All right, welcome back to the show. This is episode, what, 16, 15?
17.
Whatever it is, it's up there.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Getting up there.
Put some out, man.
So we decided to do this show today, red flags that we see, like for the opposite sex. Like when we're, for other women, we brought Logan in here because he's younger and he probably has a different perspective than we do.
Yeah, we kind of got a taste of every age group in here. So you got old ass man, and then you got middle, and then you got baby. So we're gonna get a viewpoint of all of it.
Wouldn't call myself quite baby.
Nah, but I mean, 21. That's
when it gets 40s, 35.
You'll
40,
see what I'm saying.
like,
Early on right now for me.
When you get in your 40s, you start looking at 21-year-olds like babies because you're still my baby. You're 21, but dude,
sometimes
I can see how much of a kid I was even at 18 now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we're gonna do it on red flags.
Yeah.
So do you have anything that sticks out to you as a red flag, just right off the bat, like the biggest red flag that you have? If you start dating a chick, right?
Yeah.
You start dating her, and you see this, and you're like, "Oh, I'm done. Scratch it all." What is that? What would that be?
Probably like being this controlling or possessive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially being married for so long, and if I went dating again, then they was just all like,
"Oh yeah." Well, I didn't even put that part of the.
Oh, you didn't think about it like that?
I did not. I thought of it as like I'm just dating.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm not.
I'm just thinking like all I've already learned.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Everything that you've learned to this point is the way we should think about it, for sure.
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend one time that would apologize
for no reason.
No, she was crazy.
Oh, she was crazy.
She would do something.
Yeah.
And then instantly, or 5 minutes later, apologize like a dude would.
Yeah, really.
Like a dude would. And I didn't take that as a red flag when I was.
That's a little weird.
When I was in that.
Definitely weird.
But this is a female.
Yeah.
That would get over an argument in 5 minutes and just apologize for it. And I was like,
that's kind of a redeeming quality in a girl, though, right?
So,
well, it's
I would
not.
find
you
it to be
think
rare.
it is. You think it is until you find out. Like after you've been dating for 6 months, you can hide your crazy for 6 months. I said that in the last podcast.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
This is why. She went absolutely psychotic on me for no reason, and so then I was like,
Yeah.
bye, bye, Felicia, because dude, it was insane. Like a light switch went off at 6 months.
Really?
2 different people.
Oh, hot, crazy Matrix acting.
Well, a little bit. She was a cute girl, but the crazy thing was she was off that scale.
That's rough. It's hard to deal with.
It's hard to do.
Off
Be real
the
hard to deal
scale,
with,
buddy. And so I backed out of that as easy as I could. Like, please don't kill me.
Really? I was with a girl when we separated, and she was telling me she loved me within 2 weeks.
Red flag.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
Big red flag.
Yeah, it was, and she was I was daggum the king of the world, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was treated you too good.
Too good. And I was like, this is something wrong with this.
Well, yeah, because it's just not the way it is.
It's not right.
And you want to believe like that is the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But I've seen normal chicks. I've dealt with them now, a time or two.
Yeah.
And that is not normal. They don't.
No.
Actually, it's not about my feet. Now, I will tell you, she tickles my back about every night here lately to go to sleep.
Really?
Oh, and it's because it puts both of us to sleep.
Really?
Sometimes it puts her to sleep before it does me. And so that's been nice. But,
yeah.
But Anyway, so Logan,
What you got?
My first red flag.
so no, not what is your first red flag, but the red flag that would send you packing.
Like off the bat.
Like, let's say you and Liv broke up right now, and everything that you've learned from your relationship with her or before her, what red flag would you throw up? Not what
Right.
red flag would send you packing?
Like a selfish person.
Somebody that was just selfish.
Yeah, someone that's just so self-loathing.
Loathing, now that's different than selfish.
Same difference almost to me, kind of like you're constantly always worrying about yourself,
Oh, yeah.
or you're always consumed with yourself, or you're too selfish to consider another person, or aka the person in your relationship,
Selfish.
whenever you're doing something.
That's just selfishness. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's definitely can be a red flag. But so now then, I gave an example of my red flag.
Yeah.
You boys got any examples as to why you say those red flags?
Well, I mean, I told you about
Well,
that girl I was with. She
Oh, yeah, you did.
loved me. Yeah.
I was talking to my girlfriend about this podcast,
Coming
before
up,
I came
yeah.
over here to do it. And she said, well, don't bash me. And I was like, I'm not going to bash you.
Yeah, no.
And then you over here like, what makes you think about that? And then, well, I had
But-
some experiences.
So, okay, but was this when you were dating Liv like this past month, or is it when you first started
it was
dating?
more of like a first started dating thing.
So that you got
I mean, it wasn't first starting, but like we were serious enough to where I felt like I should have been able to
bring it up.
bring some things up.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's past the 6 month mark,
Right.
but you still got to realize that
Oh, it was way past the 6 month mark.
Oh, okay.
Probably about a year and a half or so.
I got you. So you got to realize too, though, that she's at that time probably what, 15, 16?
Well, we were 17.
Yeah.
17 years old. So a 17-year-old girl is going to be,
Yeah, she's definitely, I mean,
she's
all around the board, like maturity level.
Yeah,
is-
yeah.
I mean, same for me too. But,
yeah,
I just,
absolutely. Absolutely.
whenever I get mad about something, I'm not like tripping out on her over it,
Yeah.
And at one point in time, I was kind of expecting the same thing,
Mhm.
but then I realized that like other people can't keep their cool like me.
Yeah, that's for sure. And then
So
especially ladies, seems like once they're pissed off, there's nothing you can do to console them except for, well, for me, I got to back off of Ashley and just let her figure it all out in her head, let her simmer down, because if I come in there and try to talk to her about it, dude,
liable to lose your head.
might not go good. You know what I'm saying? I got to give her a day or two,
Yeah.
maybe even 3 sometimes, just to let her chill out.
Well, I'm the type of person who wants to get it over with
Yeah.
automatically.
Yeah, me
But
too.
I mean, I used to be like that too, but I just let it play out now. And I let Ashley calm down and then have the conversation with her. But since we've had serious conversations about, like, hey, you staying pissed off for 3 days just wasted 3 days of our life that could have been good.
Yeah.
And that's really helped her. And she's come a long ways with that stuff. She doesn't stay pissed off for 3 days. She's trying to nip it in the bud.
Yeah.
But sometimes she's trying to nip it in the bud before she's kind of ready, just because she, don't want to waste those 3 days anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she's trying to get it off of her chest before she's really ready, and she's still fired up, and still trying to talk to me about it. And I'm like, oh, this is not going good at all. So sometimes it's just like that. But and for dudes, we can get over something so fast, dude.
Yeah.
Typically, there's some things that last a while. There's some things that that you go,
Yeah, if it's bad.
You're a cunt. I mean, I'm not. You're a cunt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You didn't have to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever. So sometimes it's like that.
You're gonna say that just because you're pissed off or whatever. Like,
Right. Yeah. And so most of the time I can let that stuff go. Like if you're just pissed off and I know it, I might not be able to let it go instantly like I would most things. But if
it's happened to me too. I just after everything's kind of blown over, I just usually like hey, what was up with that? Like, you either feel that way or you just need to check yourself. You need to learn to check yourself before you start saying a bunch of crap just because you're pissed off.
Yeah. So another red flag for me is, let me see how to put it, okay?
Okay.
Y'all go ahead. You got one?
Way. I got one.
Go ahead.
It's bad with money.
That's me right there. So.
That's a pretty good one, though. That's a pretty good one. I mean, it's...
Me and Brittany are...
So, if you're bad with money, though, I feel like that is... You can deal with that, I don't...
It's something that's you're really able to work out, but it's hard to... Not saying I've ever done it before because I haven't, but I feel like it would be really hard to tell somebody how to spend their money. And that's really where the problem stems from, because that's the offense with it. Like whenever you're telling somebody, hey, you're spending too much money. I know it. The automatic argument is already, well, it's my money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so right now it is.
And that also stems to the selfishness thing, because if you're selfish with your money, then... sorry about
girls will be like, well, if you want to tell me what to do with my money, put a ring on it.
Yeah.
I'd say
and right now she would have that argument if you're just dating.
Right. And now if you're married, that's completely different.
Yeah, it is different. Yeah. But are you talking about...
You can't tell a girl you're dating what to spend her money on.
No.
If you're not living under the same household and you don't have bills or anything like that, you cannot say anything.
I'm going to be honest with you. You can't tell them what you're married to.
No, you can't.
No.
You can try to be like, hey, listen.
Yeah.
We need to save some money here. I mean, I'm making this much. You're making this much. And we're probably not ever going to have the opportunity to save again. Let's save some money.
Yeah.
And
I wish I could do that.
This tank top is not as important as our bills next month.
Right. Or what this, $500 purse that you want. It's not as important as...
Brittany don't really spend much money.
I mean, even for me, I'm kind of bad with money just because I spend too much money on the tool truck. And old Matt guy got me for about $350 last week for a tool cart.
And then you're going to try to tell Liv not to buy a tank top?
No, I've never told her not to buy anything. I'm just saying, hey, you might want to save your money instead of don't buy that. You're just going to get tired of it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's some truth to that for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But, at the time, you're like, I want it.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, and there's also a little bit of a difference for me,
I mean, I went and got loans for stuff that I got tired of, bro.
Yeah, that's rough. That's a rough way to look at it,
bro. I went and got loans for loans, son. Huh?
I can't say nothing about it. I've got loans to pay off credit cards and then fill those credit cards back up.
3 times I've done that shit.
Gosh,
I'm horrible with money. It's just, I think the being poor.
It is. And you get a dime.
You get fed up, bro.
You get one dime in your hand and you're like,
Yep.
Yeah. It's burning a hole in your pocket.
Yeah, dude.
Yep. Like, what am I saving it for? That's what,
I know.
I already got everything.
Is this going to change my life, really?
Yeah.
If I save this $100, am I going to be able to do anything different with it in 6 months from now?
Not really.
Right.
In fact, I'll probably be able to do less with it, but at the rate of inflation.
Might as well spend it now, huh?
Yeah. Spend it now while it's worth something.
I wish me and Brady suck with money for real. And it's more me, I think, honestly.
Yeah. My reasoning for the kind of overspending on the tool truck thing is that I'm using this crap for my job.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not doing anything but making my life easier and kind of getting this stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
Before, I really even have to worry about bills. I mean, I got a car payment.
Yeah.
But that's all I got to worry about.
Right.
The rest of my money is just free money. So
sure.
At the end of the day, like 20 years from now, whenever, I've got all these tools that have lasted me since, I bought them at, 18.
Yeah.
You buy them with the lifetime
warranty
on
yeah,
them, so
for the most part. So, I mean,
most of your tools have a lifetime warranty on them.
Yeah.
So and you're going to need them. If you're going to do that job, you're going to have them. And even if you don't continue to do that job forever,
I'll still have it.
It's
not like I'm not going to work on a car ever again.
That's right, yeah. Even if you decided that you didn't want to do that
right,
to be a mechanic the rest of your life, then you're going to need those tools because you'll still be working on cars.
Everybody else's too. I mean.
You got an oil change due up on mine right now.
Yeah.
Which I did not go get the oil for, so.
He tries to blame me.
Yeah.
What he tries to do is blame me for it.
The red flag.
And I'm sitting here telling him the entire time, I'm like, hey, you ought to go get that oil. If it's getting close to time to be done, then you need to let me know. And I'll just go get the oil and then say, hey, I need an oil change, and I'll come do it. But he can't seem to do that.
Relax.
Neither of my parents can seem to do that.
Well, here's the thing, man. I'm going to go to the Walmart. Let's just say I'm going there to get the oil and the oil filter and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll make 36 phone calls to him.
He will.
Before he comes and does it?
No, before
he can make a decision on what to get.
Really?
He's so confused as to what he's supposed to do.
So why not just go pick it up for me, bro? I've been, I told you I need an oil change. Go get it. I'll pay you for the oil.
Yeah.
And the oil filter. That way, honestly, dude, it saves you and me a bunch of time. Because otherwise, you're going to be on the phone with me 36, 40 times before I can pick out the oil and get the right oil filter.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, I looked for this Mobile One oil filter and they don't have it. Which one should I go with next? Or whatever. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's always some stupid questions that I got to ask. And,
it's hard.
Go get it for me.
So many people don't understand, it's just secondhand knowledge to me. Like, it's almost just right off the top of the head. I'm so used to doing this that I don't recognize as often as I should that nobody else knows about this. Like, they're awaiting me to, lead them in the right direction at the end of the day.
It'd be a lot easier if you did. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to say anything else. It'd just be a lot easier on everybody if you just went and picked the oil up.
And it's hard to fathom, really.
Except for him.
Yeah.
It would be easier on him, dude. He's going to take 36, 40 phone calls from me. And spend an hour and a half on the phone. I'm going to spend an hour and a half in Walmart. Or he could walk into the store, get it, pay at the auto center.
Yeah.
15 minutes in and out of Walmart. Or he can waste an hour and a half on the phone with me.
Yeah.
It's an orange box, Dad. Whatever it is. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I'm getting a little bit better about picking the oil out and stuff, though. So,
yeah.
You got like a weird oil you got to use for that car?
It's a real thin viscosity. So, like, the viscosity is like
thickness.
Thickness of the oil.
Yeah.
And it uses like 0W20.
Oh, real?
The same as my car uses, but like normally cars use like a 5W20 or 5W30.
Yeah.
Which is a whole lot thicker than 0W20. Well, I guess it's not a whole lot thicker, but it's just really good for gas mileage.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, any more red flags for you?
So you got selfishness and
mad with money.
Money.
We could call a petty person a huge red flag for me. There's nothing that pushes my buttons worse than that.
Somebody being petty.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I know this is going to sound insane to some people, but I think a red flag is if somebody's on more than 2 medications.
I'm on more than 2.
For your psychiatric?
Oh, for psychiatric, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
if you're on 1, okay. But now if you're on 2, that means that first one didn't work. You've been back to the doctor, and now you're taking a second one.
Yeah.
And you're like, 2 or more, man. It's time to.
You think like smoking weed and stuff every day is a red flag?
So
I can't say I would call that a red flag, but it would be a little bit of an ick for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It would be for me too.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Like if you just have to smoke weed every single day, yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna hang out.
Yeah.
You know.
I didn't like it. Yeah. One girl was like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
She was fun as crap though, but
I mean, those type of people are like great. I'm sure they're so much fun, but I just couldn't, it's just
like, why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? That's what's in my mind. Like, what's the problems with you?
That's what it is, too.
Make you do that. Yeah.
Some people really, really need that sort of thing, but at the same time, it's almost like, I mean, you may say you need it, but why haven't you worked through it yourself? Why don't you have that sort of mental power in order to
that's tough, man,
to try and quit something like that?
Some stuff is tough. People go through hard stuff, man.
Some people never have the reason to quit something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then, but I wouldn't. This is not a red flag, but I wouldn't dare ask somebody to quit smoking weeds to be with them. So it would be, it would be just. I would just be like, okay, we can't be together. Because
you can be friends, but
we can. I mean, I don't judge you. I'm not judging you for it at all. But I just. This
ain't gonna go nowhere, relationship wise.
We're not gonna get married.
Yeah.
I'm not marrying somebody that needs to smoke weed every day.
Yeah.
Even though, you can go pick up Delta 8 now or Delta 9 at the gas station nowadays.
Is being married a red flag?
Come on, man. No, that's not a red flag. That's like a do not enter sign. That's no trespassing sign. That's what that is.
Yeah. I know. I'm just saying, like, I think every girl that I was with was married.
Yeah.
But they were separated, but they were still married.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, man, listen, I don't care what anybody says.
It is.
Separated is either a lie or it's a real bad situation, so it's just best you don't bother with none of it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're separated?
Yeah.
You're either lying or you're in a bad situation right now, so I better exit stage left.
I've been like this. Like,
I know, I got that.
You're talking about like...
I got the mask. Yeah, that's just what I've been through, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Exit stage left on this.
Been some bad ones, man.
Yeah, so a couple of medications for your psychiatric. That was the same chick that.
Really?
Yeah. So there's a lot of red flags I learned about with this old gal.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay, okay.
I mean, red flags are really and truly just everything you don't want.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, to some degree, because there's some things that are stuff that I don't necessarily like the marijuana.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's necessarily a red flag. Like, there's a lot of people that smoke pot, and there's a lot of people that are with people that smoke pot every single day.
Yeah,
right.
It's not necessarily a red flag, but it's just with that, you kind of have to go, I mean, is it a red flag for me?
Right.
Kind of, yes. Now, I don't judge anyone who smokes it. I don't. I if you want to smoke some weed, go for it. I don't feel like you're a bad person because of that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But it wouldn't be the thing for me. But the two medications, psychiatric medications, that's a no-go for me. I'm completely out on that.
Well, I'm
not even going to hang out with you. We're not going to be friends or nothing else. No.
Red flags can't really be deal breakers, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, they can be.
Not completely. I wouldn't think.
Disagree.
Depends on who what it is.
Yeah, it would depend on who you talk.
If you say red flags, though, I'm thinking about stuff that are deal breakers to me. I'm talking about completely.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
If I say a red flag,
completely deal breaker.
But I'm at a different time in my life.
Yeah. I ain't gonna put up with hard shit.
Yeah.
If I get divorced, they gotta be a badass bitch.
So maybe that's really what the difference is here between all of us, is that I don't think a red flag is necessarily a deal breaker.
Right.
I feel like something like a red flag for me can be worked out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's an age gap difference right there, because we done been through some shit over here. We're like, I ain't putting up with shit.
Yeah.
If the only way me and Ashley are getting separated is through death. So if Ashley passes away, and I'm alone,
yeah,
no,
it's got to be awesome.
I mean, she don't have to be nothing to come over here and hang out, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know that.
But she's gonna have to be before I get married.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get married again. I'm just being honest with you.
I'm gonna be real honest with you right here. I don't see myself getting married again. No, sir.
I don't think I would.
How old were you when you got married to Ashley?
Ashley?
Mm-hmm.
30. 29 when I divorced your mom, 30 when I married Ashley.
Dude, that's crazy. Some people's parents like are legitimately like getting married at 30. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't have a
like
kid till I was
first
29.
marriage at 30.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's insane. Let's
yeah,
get what
that's
it is.
pretty. I mean, like at the end of the day, like you know, like elementary school, for instance, I would always notice like my parents were so much younger than everybody else. I mean, they had me at 22.
Yeah.
I mean, which is really freaking young. I couldn't imagine having a kid next year. But also at the same time, it's like there was, you know, kids coming in elementary school, like somehow you would see their parents or something like that. And they would be like gray haired in elementary school. And I'd be like, why are their parents so old?
yeah,
It was a weird thing for me.
guarantee you, son. We was always so I've been on both sides of that. I've been the youngest parent at the ball fields, watching them play baseball or coaching them.
Yeah.
And I've also been the oldest.
Yeah. You
So,
got a little bit more together now than you did when you were at 30 or
do I have it together more now than when I was 30?
You got it more together now than you did when you were 22, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, what you call together, I don't know, but I wouldn't say that.
Well, just more stable at the end of the day.
No, I wouldn't say that either.
Most of the kids who...
I'm not any more stable than I was when
I'm exactly the same, basically.
pretty much.
I'll be honest
same
with
shoes right now.
Most of the like kids that I went to school with who had older parents were always a whole lot more... you know, they kind of had everything they want, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it was obvious that, you know...
That we were poor? Is that what you're talking about?
We were poor, yeah.
That's not
We were
changed,
poor,
man.
but at the same time, it was like they had all the stuff that I kind of wanted.
Yeah. Ashley works now and makes a good living. So we have a little bit more money, but we still just pay the bills. And
Right. So for me, it was like on one side of the spectrum, I'm living with you, and we've got 5 of us. So that's a lot to provide for. And then we got on the other side of the spectrum, we got mom who is trying to provide for both me and Carter by herself. So there never really was, I mean, like, absolutely, both parents did the best that they could. There's no doubt about that. And they provided for us. We had a roof over our head, and we had food to eat, and it was warm when it was cold outside, and it was cold inside when it was warm outside. But you know, like I can see both sides of the struggle at the end of the day. There's definitely a struggle between
them, you know, Air Force Ones though.
Right. You're not getting exactly what you want. You're not sitting there asking if you can go to Mickey D's whenever you're on your way home or anything like that. It's more
we did a lot of that still though. Yeah. We did.
My kids get whatever they want just about it. But
yeah.
It don't mean I'm still broke though. You know
I mean
it's like I just buy. I mean, I shouldn't be spending as much as I am, but I do. So
well, you know, it's like my girlfriend's parents, they went out to eat for, you know, I went out to eat with them all the time whenever we first started dating, you know, because they just went out to eat all the time. And I was like, what in the world are these people doing? Like, we always ate at the house, you know, because it's just cheaper at the end of the day.
Or Mexican.
And where we could eat for $30 for 7 people.
Dang.
Yeah, buddy.
$30 for 7 people. Yeah. We had it completely figured out. Wasn't nobody asking, what can I get? A Coke? No, it was no, you're getting a water.
The later come over and be like, 7 waters.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be
7 waters.
$30 right there on drinks if you got drinks.
Yeah.
It would be, yeah. Or $21. 7 times $3. The $3.
Man, that was
$21.
Always such a treat though. Like going to eat Mexican, we were excited about it every single time.
Yeah, we went every Sunday though.
Yeah.
If we didn't have lunch at church, we would go down and eat at the Mexican restaurant every Sunday, and
at one point in time, we would always go to Shake Shack every Wednesday and get ice cream cones.
Yeah, buddy.
They got some good ice cream, dude.
Oh, so good.
Man, it is the greatest.
It's the best ice cream that I've ever had.
So good, dude. Yeah. So good.
I don't know what they put in it, but it must be extra sugar or
it's
something.
Crack. I think they put crack in it.
It is
addictive.
It's
son.
good, dude. And
Ashley can't drive by it. She's like, Shake Shack's open. So you mean turn around? She's like, yeah, my God, turn around. Go back. So, yeah, so red flags, bro. I mean, I don't know if
it's kind of hard for us. I feel like because we've been married for so long, but
I mean, we could talk about the. I'm trying to go based on past relationships.
Yeah,
I'm trying to dig at the red flags that my wife has thrown up.
Yeah,
because honestly, I mean, she has very few. If I was to pick anything out, you know what I'm saying. One thing that wears me out with her now. It's not a red flag, but it just kind of busts my nerves. Is she wants to keep everything that we've ever had.
Yeah,
that's one of my red flags right there. I can't handle that.
Everything in the house, pretty much.
I can't handle it.
I could have literally a toothbrush in my clothes, dude, and a hairbrush, maybe.
I can understand because I'm a little bit sentimental too.
Yeah,
as far as my
there's
things
some stuff
go,
that I'm sentimental about.
There's some things that I'm just not going to let go of. But at the end of the day, like I'm not unreasonable with things that I know for a fact I'm never going to use again.
Yeah.
That wears me out.
Yeah,
bad.
I got
so much crap built, and we got after so long of being married, you got so much crap. My house is piled up. Like I got a bunch of shit in my house. Plus, I got a storage unit full to the brim. We haven't used anything in that storage unit for probably 3 or 4 years.
I got this whole.
And you're paying to keep it there too.
I know, $80 a month.
Oh my gosh, that's rough.
I know, we don't use any of it. All right, go get the pictures out or whatever, and let's just let it go.
Get the sentimental stuff.
They'll sell it.
Yeah,
they will. Yeah, you don't even have to. Just go get whatever you want out of it, and then
I tell you what you should do is go over there, put a sign up that says yard sale, open the door on that thing.
Yeah, well, it's gated, so they have to have
it that one behind Cooks.
No, it's over there on 411 on the way to Benton.
Oh golly!
Well,
that's where we was.
Yeah, y'all were staying there for a little while, right?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So yeah, that's one of my red flags is keeping. I mean, it's not a red flag really, but it's an ick. It's one of my icks.
Yeah.
Like I can't stand that, dude. Like I literally have. I could go with like 5 short sleeve shirts.
Yeah.
5 long sleeve shirts. 5 pairs of shorts.
I don't even need that much.
No, I don't even know that. And I don't even need that many pairs of shorts.
I probably don't, but I have that many now, so I'm just like, I probably need 5 pair.
Yeah.
Just in case it's summertime.
I wear like the same pair of shorts for maybe 2 or 3 days, even 4, 5 days, just because like I don't know. I wash all of my work clothes.
I don't wash blue jeans until I get something on them.
I know
exactly right.
Visible, bro.
Yeah,
they
feel good when they're wore in.
Every time I wash them, they shrink up, and I'm like, dang it, I got to break these suckers back in.
Your nuts are all hugged up, and you're like, bro. And then the rest of that day, you're like,
that's a bad day after you wash your jeans and you got to wear them again.
Yes, sir. I don't like
break them in again. It's the worst.
That first wear, son.
I know it.
That's the worst.
But so red flags that's about all of them I can think of.
I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff we hate. But
I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that I hate.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't consider it a red flag when I'm
a red flag.
You can always call something a pet peeve.
A girl wanting to have a sex on the first date.
That's a red flag.
It is
red flag
for relationship style.
Yeah, because I mean, you're not gonna marry that girl.
No, you're not. No.
You might as well not even have sex with her because you go, well, how are you gonna catch something?
Probably, yeah.
And I mean, I'm not judging the girls that sleep with people on the first date. If that's what they're out there doing, that's what you want to do. Go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially today, but I'm just saying, like, it's not something that I want. You know?
Yeah, most guys ain't gonna go for that.
You know what's kind of crazy is that one night stands are almost like such an accepted thing at this point, but I feel like if I had a one night stand, immediately after, I would be like,
bro,
well, what did I just do?
You will be.
Yeah, I've never had a one night stand. Never ever.
You get disappointed with yourself.
But I feel like at the end of it, I would be.
Dude, there's times
I would be so upset about it. It wouldn't even be funny. I don't even know why.
Yeah, sometimes I feel that way after I masturbate.
Really?
Yes, dude.
Understandable.
Just
I never have.
just
Really?
just get done masturbating.
Yeah, I've got
and
too
I'm
much
like,
of a conscience too.
oh, bro,
Yeah.
why'd I do that?
Yeah. Why am I such an idiot?
And it's not. It's really not.
And it's all just because, like, you're sitting there and you're thinking, well, dude, I just got horny. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all there was to it.
You're laying on the couch and you start playing with it a little bit.
Sometimes you even get bored.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's my number one go-to right there.
You get bored. You're sitting at the house by yourself and you're bored.
Yeah.
Bro,
What
that's
else is there
the
to do?
first thing dudes think of. And
And 30 seconds later, you're not bored no more, and
that
then you're bored again. I mean,
yeah. Let me blow these candles out.
Setting the scene.
Yeah. That's a bit from Kevin Hart right there.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. So yeah, like I'm not necessarily distraught that I masturbated necessarily. It's because of what's up here.
You're just disappointed in yourself almost.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not about actually the process of doing it. It's what's up here
Yeah.
that
like what you was thinking about.
when it got me there, like I've told Ashley before, I was like, you have no idea how disgusting you were today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's up here that my thought process. I don't care about
Yeah. I've never felt that way.
really. That's cool. What's that like? You just feel free to.
I think just yeah.
Well,
I've never felt.
I mean,
I'm hard pressed. Like if, like,
it's really it's not a terrible thing to do. There's
not
even
completely no, because sometimes like you can.
either that.
It's
or
almost.
sometimes I'm either going to do that or go knock on my neighbor's door, and
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So
Well, so at 43, you don't feel that way no more.
yeah.
It's not like that. You know, it's not like that.
Well, I'm not that way hardly, really, but
Yeah, it's not that. Like when you're 20.
oh god, yeah, back then.
Oh my god, dude! I would have. I'm about to punch everything in this house, dude. If you don't serve it up or something,
Really?
bro. Look, I'm gonna tell you right
It was
now.
bad. When
I've never.
When I was 20 years old, even up to about 35, honestly, you know, it was like if I went 2 days without it.
Like somebody had stole 10 grand out of your bank account or something like that.
Kind of felt like it, dude. Kinda
Really?
felt like it because at that time for me, I was erect every day.
Yeah.
I'm just being real with you. I had a raging erection every single day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, 100% know what you're saying.
And you know, if I wasn't using it, I felt like I just wasted that.
Really?
Bro,
That's insane.
and here's the thing about it is honestly, still to this day, I can tell you that I've never wasted one. Like honestly, like
I don't think I have either. To be honest with you.
if I wake up with an erection,
Well, I woke up and not used it. Yeah, but
really, not
Yeah.
me, dude.
really,
Well, whenever you wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and
dude.
you wake up with a boner,
You
just go ahead and
beat that thing off, and
nope, nope,
that's what I do, dude.
nope.
I can't help it, but I mean, I don't necessarily wake up like that.
I'm more pissed off that I'm up at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Either that or I roll over anymore, you know, because I'm not so driven toward, you know, sex is not so, it's not the main focal point in my life anymore,
yeah.
you know, because I'm reached that age, I guess. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is.
You're on the downward decline now, as they say at work.
Yeah, downward decline.
It's nothing but down from here. That's what
right.
they tell me all the time.
So
nothing but down from here now.
So I guess that makes it to where, Ashley's a little more interested. So now I can just roll over and be like,
Yeah.
So now you get it pretty much anytime you want, but you don't want it all the time now.
that's right.
It's funny how life works, huh?
Yeah. Not that funny. I
Funny
wish I
how that
still
works.
wanted it like I did when I was 20.
Yeah.
I mean, because, dude, that is awesome.
Yeah. It felt better and everything.
It did, dude.
It's
Just
a
wait.
Just
mindset.
go ahead and kill me.
Huh?
Just go ahead and kill
Well,
me.
if you're already feeling that way, I mean, but the thing about it
He's
is,
talking
No,
about, he's
I'm
talking
like
about
the
right
day-
now. It feels
the-
great, and he
Oh.
wants to do it, and it's
Oh, yeah.
all exciting and
Like,
stuff like that. And he's like, "Well, if
I'm at the point right now where I'm like, I wish I didn't feel that way. Or I wish I, almost like, just like, meh.
yeah,
well, yeah, it'll go.
But at the same time, it's
It'll go
like,
away.
at the same time, it's like, when I reach that stage in life, and there's,
just put you down like an old horse, huh?"
makes you feel like you're less
me
than a
down.
man, I feel like, honestly. Me, it does.
Well,
like, whenever you don't have that drive,
Yeah.
really?
so I don't worry about it.
I did for a while.
I mean, I do.
I just like, why don't I want this like I used to? Or like, why don't it feel good anymore? Why is my
It's
brain?
not that it,
I don't
and it
even,
does.
well-
it still feels good.
It feels good, yeah.
It feels amazing,
but it's not nowhere near like it was.
It's not like it was when it was 20 years old. But we've abused that thing for 20 years. Dude.
I know.
Take it away for, 2 weeks and see how you feel about that.
Yeah.
Well, you went probably.
I
Y'all
haven't.
both probably went 2 weeks. Really?
No.
No,
You never went 2 weeks without?
No.
Dude, that's insane. That's insane.
No.
about it, no,
I haven't, no.
No.
Probably not even a week. Maybe close to a week, but like very rarely.
The last time that I went 2 weeks was probably after I divorced your mom
Yeah.
for a very short period.
Even when I was
Oh
separated,
my
I was.
gosh.
Even when we were separated,
For a
I
very
was
short period of time, I went 2 weeks.
never-
That's insane, dude.
And
I
even
mean, like,
then,
hold on. Are we,
even
talking
for
about,
that-
are we talking about sex or are we talking
talking
about
about
just like
sex.
getting off?
oh,
You talking about sex?
sex is what I was talking about.
Yeah, I was talking about sex. Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. That is insane.
I mean, if we're talking about masturbation here, then I could probably say,
I get off 3 or 4 times a week at least.
yeah. I mean, like now I don't jerk off that much.
Yeah.
But I still am getting off 3 or 4 times a week.
Yeah.
It's not 2 weeks.
3 or 4 times a week?
And my sex drive is down right now. Like, it's low right
Oh
now.
my god!
dude.
I feel like I need to
like
have
3 or 4
something
times a
checked
day,
up. That makes me feel like I need to have something checked up. I'm like, yo,
Well,
that's insane.
your testosterone is going to be lower than his just because of the way the world's going right now. Because
Yeah.
you ain't got to do shit no more. And then our grandparents' testosterone was out
higher
the
than
roof.
us.
It's just
Like Papaw Cooper's, that was a man right there,
Yeah.
son. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He's like a bull,
He had
son.
higher testosterone
Like,
at
yeah.
75 than we had right now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's insane.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So that's for me. That was the way it was. I mean, up until I was 35. That's what I'm saying. I didn't waste one.
Dude.
I didn't waste it.
I'll be honest with you, I've gotten, to where like,
But I've been rough on it though.
because I feel bad about it. Like I wake up just because I got a boner, like I feel bad about it afterwards. And so I've just,
Why do you feel bad about it?
I don't know. It's something about it that just,
You know what makes you feel bad.
there's something about it that just
Like you're
makes
cheating
me.
on your girl or
No, it's none of that. It's not. It's
a
none of
religious
that.
kind of thing,
It's just yeah. It's almost like if everybody else had their eyes on me, they'd be sitting here looking at me like I was a disgusting person.
So the thing about it is nobody could look at you like that because everybody has done it.
Everybody does it.
I guarantee you.
I understand that too, but at the same time, it's like I can't get that out of my head. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want that in your head really either, do you? But I guarantee you, like even old men
Yeah.
We're talking, when I say old men.
Well, Brittany worked in the nursing home. She has a bunch of stories about
I
that.
can tell you a story right now. About it. Tell you stories about it right now. This is this dude. I was working at the hospital. I walked past his room, and he had that thing in his hand, slinging it all around. As limp as I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Limp as it gets.
Limp as it gets, with the catheter hanging out of it.
Dang.
He's still just.
Oh my gosh.
It ain't got to be hard, son. You know, it feels better to me, limp.
Just relax, okay? I don't.
Huh? Is that weird? Just relax. It is weird. Just relax.
No,
That's got to be a Patreon clip.
Yeah.
That's not a YouTube clip.
It does feel. I can put that on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh,
That ain't a bad thing. I mean, like when you stick it in her mouth,
limp. That is
it feels better to me.
Okay, I understand that.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
A good time right there. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you watch it swell up. That's fun stuff, dude. That's a good time. That's all that can be. That's all you can consider that, I think.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Man.
It's kind of bad because you're the only person that I would ever talk to about, this sort of thing as far as all that goes.
on
And
YouTube?
it's going to be on YouTube now.
Grammy's going to know.
Yeah.
I just wonder, like,
Grammy.
what's wrong with me?
I love you.
Grammy. I love you.
She does it too.
Yeah.
Might not feel like it used to. But yeah. Yeah.
That'll make you sick.
That's funny, bro. I mean, if our fathers and stuff were more testosterone than us,
Can you imagine how they felt?
they were. I mean, they would tell them what they do.
That's probably in there like, hit them in the head, dude. And just,
Drag them in the room.
Oh my god, dude. That is
that's
horrible.
basically caveman-ish,
That is horrible.
That's funny, man.
But that wouldn't be a red flag if you got hit in the head,
No.
I don't think that'd be a red flag. Do you?
You got hit in the head?
I was just kidding.
Yeah.
I got the
It's
hiccup.
quite a bit of a red flag.
Laughed too hard.
Yeah.
So red flags, man, and then I don't know how we got off on all that.
How long has this been going?
47 minutes.
It's a pretty good podcast.
Yeah, that's about right.
So we're gonna
Quite a bit shorter than I thought.
Really?
Yeah.
cool. That's the way it feels always. It always feels like it always feels shorter to me.
Yeah.
Than what it is. Getting like, we've been recording an hour and a half.
That first couple ones, yeah.
Yeah,
That was
dude,
insane, dude.
But anyway,
I'm kind of scared what the reaction is going to be on this one.
Are you? From Liv?
Possibly.
You mean I can delete whatever you want me to?
Nah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I might have
Does she
said
not know you
some
masturbate?
Huh?
She don't know you masturbate?
I mean, like, she does. But
she might not like it.
I talked to her about this, like,
Oh.
you know what I'm saying?
Everybody does it.
I mean,
But
I don't know.
like y'all, like it's weird. I'm more comfortable with y'all about it than I am her.
Well, that's
well,
we're
it's
dudes.
because we're guys.
Yeah.
And
we're talking about it too.
And we were talking about it too. Yeah, like if she was sitting right here, we probably wouldn't be talking about it.
No, I wouldn't.
Right.
No, hell.
There's a time and a place for everything.
If Liv was sitting behind the camera right now,
No, you'd be like,
I'd just be sitting here like red flags. That's all we're talking about.
red flags. That's it.
Yeah.
We're not getting into this other conversation. I'd be like looking at Trey going, mm-mm.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You know, it feels better when it's all than the mm-mm, mm-mm.
Oh, good.
Golly.
That's good. That's good stuff.
Oh, man. All right, so we got this. We need to get that doctor on here to talk about this low T stuff with us.
Yes, sir.
So, you know who you are. I don't know if you. I mean, Kurt told me all about you.
Yeah.
I don't know if he watches them or not, but we need to get him on here. I think that'd be a good podcast. Low T affects a lot of people.
It does. More people than ever.
Yeah.
Sounds crazy, but like sometimes I feel like maybe something is wrong with me just because of this or that. But at the same time, I'm 21 years old, and I know I'm just being weird.
Well, I mean, probably so. Probably nothing wrong with you, and probably no reason to get on some testosterone right at this time.
You know, you hear like about crazy stuff where like, you know, you got like this person that, you know, say 20 years old, 19 years old, where they figure out just something about them.
Yeah.
Or, you know, just whatever.
I know what you're
where
talking
it's like,
about. I know what
and
you're
you just
talking
get a
about.
little bit spooked about it.
Yeah, you're like, man, this dude had this problem, and I'm the same age as him, and you're like, man, maybe I should go get mine checked. Oh, gosh, you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
But
anything can happen. I don't know. And you get stuff and you don't even know. That's what's scary.
Yeah.
You can tell the difference or whatever.
yeah.
Or, I mean, really and truly, it's not even that you just can't tell a difference. It's you can't tell a difference because your body just adapts to it.
Maybe. Slowly.
You know?
It's just like a slow process.
Yeah.
Your body's so good at adapting that
It is.
you can't
Really.
tell a difference up here, but down here, there's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
So we have Patreon.
Yep.
We have Facebook, TikTok, which TikTok's been lacking a little bit.
Yeah, well, I think putting our focus on too much stuff kind of wear you out.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We have Instagram. We do not have Twitter.
No. Merchandise.
Yeah.
We got 2 shirts. Or 2 designs.
I started trying to do something the other day, and then I don't know where you really need to go to get something like really creative done. You know what I'm saying?
You was trying to design something?
I was trying to, yeah. But I was trying to do something kind of original. It just didn't work out.
I think you have to have that kind of like that.
You can get free programs on your phone.
Yeah.
Or computer or whatever.
Well, and I was looking at something that had where you like put in your own domain and you make your own website.
I want to do that.
In order to do something like
You
that.
could probably do it for free.
I've still got the company or whatever in my emails to do that sort of thing, but
we need to.
I was trying to do that and I just haven't gone forward with it because.
So everybody like, subscribe, check us out, and we'll see y'all. What, Friday? Tomorrow? Saturday? Friday?
Next Friday.
Hard to keep up with.
We'll see y'all whenever. I love you.
Friday.
Whenever.
Love you.